How does one play the box? I've used a box before. I actually used one of the very first boxes ever made. I couldn't get used to it though. I'm sure like if I grind it out, I could get used to it, but no man, it just feels weird. Wake up, Sleepy Joe. Come on. Like I could get a box, but I don't know, man. I don't like the idea of playing keyboard melee. If the right hand method is like regular GameCube controller and left hand is box, up, down, left, right, I could deal with that. I could deal with that. Because my right hand never hurts for melee, but at that point I'd just rather learn a box, you know? Part of me, I can't remember why I quit Mario 64 besides the fact that I started hating the game. I can't remember if I was getting hand paid from that game or not though. But if not, part of me is like, going back into Mario 64 would be kind of fun. I think about that. Actually, no, that would not be fun. No part of that actually would be fun. I'm taking all that back. Left hand GameCube controller, right on box. No, see, I hate that. And the right hand on box is what always confused me. But I didn't spend that long on it. I think I just kind of went on ranked like for a day. I 100% positive, most certainly used more time playing a Super Nintendo controller of Melee than I did box Melee. Which I will say, Super Nintendo Melee arc, fun as fuck. Oh my god, that was so funny. I just played Sheik, pointed the D-pad at the opponent, and hit the A button. Easy. Yo, see, Crusader, have a good night. I don't know, maybe like, part of me is like, maybe I'd like games like, you know, Ape Escape sounds fun. I do have a PlayStation, actually. I've had a PlayStation in my car now for 2 years. The thing is, I need to get the cords for it. I don't know, maybe I need to like get into like this basic ass console casual gaming. I wonder if I played Mario Kart, like if we did Mario Kart streams, I wonder if I'd rage at those. I feel like Mario Kart I could just like be kind of chill, just not give a shit. Dude, I just wish they released an Animal Crossing. Speeding defense? I hate Europe, man. I wasn't even going that far west over, bro. Whatever. I think that was 60 euros, so that's like 60 cents. That's a joke. Yeah, I think that was the most depressing thing about Gold. Is after we finished it, I realized I'm like, man, I just don't like games. I'm sure there's more games I need to give shots to. Maybe driving. No, I mean I need to be like IRL driving and not talking to chat. Cause that is an album I want to mold to. There's an album I want to mold to, you know. Like I need to be slightly fucked up. I don't know. I might wait. I don't know. I might wait till like I start doing like introducing weed back to my life. I might wait till then. I've not done drugs now as of today in 2 months, which now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, this is kind of nice. Like I could just also just not start doing weed again, but I told myself I want to do like a 3-month break at least. Because I don't think weed's that bad, but I was at the point where I was taking like way more than I thought I needed to, and was kind of at the point where it was just daily at that point. So I was like, yeah, take a little bit of a break. And I realized this is my longest break since I started taking weed. Will say, fucking sucks getting off. The first 2 weeks, I just felt like shit because I was taking so much constantly. Moderation is a must be used in each episode. So that's true. Like, you don't want to take too much cocaine at once. You need to make sure you're doing it responsibly. But like my main thing was like, anytime I'd get off of weed, I'd always replace it with driving. Because my main thing is I get like really just bored at night and just don't really know what to do. So I'd always go for drives to like tire myself out and like decompress. If I wasn't trying to use weed to decompress. But driving is, fun fact, more expensive than doing drugs. Significantly so. So I was at the point where I was just doing weed because I was like, yeah, this is cheaper than like going out to drive to like decompress. But now I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go for like walks. And I've been like reading more. I've been drinking sleepy time tea as well. Yeah, I fucking love driving, man. It fucking sucks. My favorite pastime in this world is going for a drive. Like I love driving. Fucking love driving. But it is so goddamn expensive. Reading is so awesome. I enjoy reading. It's not my favorite thing, but I do enjoy it. Nope, you guys could have gotten over earlier. Yeah, you can't park here, buddy. I wish I liked driving because I have to do it so much. See, I don't know. I've just ever since I got my fucking, I don't know. I started driving when I was like 13. I'm not even gonna lie, because I grew up on a farm and shit. So I would drive trucks around the farm and shit to like just haul shit. And then once I started driving like an actual like car like on the road, I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome. You ever done go-karts? I've done shitty go-karts. I've done really shitty go-karts before. I think, yeah, I did go-karts once at my friend's bachelor party. Like actual go-karts, but... Dude, if you go to Vegas, there's like race car strips where you can just like, you just show up. And you just drive like a really fucking nice car. I don't know shit about nice cars. Like, I'm not into cars or anything. I just enjoy driving. I would love to just go to like, just drive a really nice car really fast. Dude, when is it, Chad? Does anyone know when is the Switch 2 coming out? Have they talked about it yet? Like, we all know it's coming out. We know it's just the Switch 2. Early or mid next year. It's probably gonna be like this time next year, yeah. Like, or summer next year. Okay. How many games are coming out for the Switch upcoming? Are we at the point where they stopped like announcing upcoming Switch games? I think that's all we'll kind of know. Like, I know there's no new Zelda coming out, no new Metroid, no new Mario. DKC returns in January. That's the death of the console. No, that's the death of the console. DKC returns. That's all we have announced. And that means they've stopped giving people reasons to buy that shit. They don't want you to buy it. Stop spending money on our console, please. Switch 2 is supposed to have backwards compatibility. It's fucking better. Dude, honestly, if the Switch 2 doesn't have backwards compatibility, that's just funny. Okay, the Switch is the very first console that hasn't had backwards compatibility since the GameCube. Because the Wii had, I guess not the very first then. But you know, GameCube, we couldn't play 64 games. Actually, well, maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking about this out loud. You can, Super Nintendo wasn't, 64 wasn't, GameCube wasn't, the Wii was, the Wii U was, kind of. Dude, why the fuck could you not play GameCube games on the Wii U? I know this is like a Scott the Lost Side rant 12 years after the fact. Why? I think I'm taking a break from the game for a couple of days. I'm getting too tilted. I hate this game, dude. 80, it's fucking 80 cents too. 80 euros is like 80 cents. This is what this has been the theme of this stream is no games are fun. We're playing Truck Simulator instead. I know it's insane to me that these simulator games are like the most fun types of games to me right now. Like consistently. I do wish I could turn off the UI in the bottom left. I just purely go off the truck vibes. Skill check. Yeah, you're right. Imagine hitting somebody on the road and you tell the officer it's not your fault, it was a skill check. I think you could get away with that shit. I'm not even speeding! Okay, I need to get in the right, I think. See that? They hit me. They hit me. In the United States of America, that is on them. They rear-ended me. I was in front of them and they chose to keep driving at full throttle. Nah, not on me. Not on me. Let's just drive it. But how? I'm going 5 miles an hour. As I miss it, play officer. Brake checking is just skill checking. Oh, you guys caught that red light because of me? Suck a dick. Perfect. Yeah, okay, honestly, I've always said in my life that I'd love to be a truck driver. Like, that's my dream job. Rotterdam? I know, we're gonna Rotterdam. Ow, what? What? How does this work? That's water. Yeah, this is ocean. All right, we'll take it. Drive onto a ferry. Oh shit. Okay. What? That's so. I hate this. No, that's so fucked. Is that just a thing? People drive cars. Can you drive your car onto a ferry? I know my sister did that whenever she went from like she moved to Alaska for a little bit. She took a ferry. What's the worst that happens if I run this light? Wait, are there cameras? Will I get caught? Oh, we're just like it's LA. That's I was sorry. The turn was yellow. It was yellow. Dude, UK laws are so fucking soft. Dude, ran the light. I didn't run the light. I was doing the turn. Everyone from LA knows that whenever a light turns red, you don't go immediately because there's gonna be 3 assholes going after the light turned red. Okay, and which honestly I'll say it's kind of fair out here because those assholes are usually people trying to turn left, and turning left is impossible while lights are green out here. Dude, Wallows, fuck. Wallows is so good. I think seeing the Wallows live was like actually my favorite concert I've ever gone to. Okay, actually, maybe the Texas. I think my very first concert ever. I can't remember my first concert ever or my second concert. But it's for Texas in July, which is like metalcore band from like 2013ish. We went to their merch booth though, and there's just some guy working it that we didn't know because we were all fans of, like, we knew what the band members looked like. And we just kind of shot the shit with the guy working the merch booth. He looked like the drummer, so like we just kind of fucked with him about that and just kind of joked around with him for a bit. And then whenever the actual show started, the guy that was working the merch booth came out on stage and started doing all their lead vocals and shit, and doing their screams. And afterwards, after the concert ended, we walked back up to the merch booth and talked to him. We're like, the fuck? He's like, we're like, you're in the band? He's like, yeah, I'm the new screamer, by the way. I'm like, what the fuck? It was a really cool experience. Actually, okay, no, that one gets peak concert. But going to see Wallows last year was Jacob. Looks like a lot of fun too. Tyler concert was also really good. Oh fuck, I don't know, man. It's weird. I hate going to concerts, but I never mind going to them either. I don't know. Like after the concert's over, I'm always like, oh, yeah, that's fun. But getting myself to go to a concert's always just like, with the exception of Tyler. Tyler was the one concert I was like, yo, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. No, I am sad I never got to go to like Warped Tour or anything. I would have killed to go to Warped Tour. But by the time I was able to like actually like start traveling and shit, it was too late. Shit was dead. I guess there's like when we were Young Fest in like fucking Las Vegas I could go to at some point, but it's just like you get to be parasocial. Just straight up, you get to be parasocial and it's really fun. Wonder what would happen if you close your eyes. Dude, Chad, okay, anyone ever drive and you're like driving and it's like, oh man, I'm really tired. I want to close my eyes till I get up this hill. Because I have never done that, for the record. Never done that. But the person that taught me how to drive, he had to clarify to everyone that that's not something you should do. Because apparently that's just something people do. Of like, their logic is, oh, I'm just going to close my eyes till we get up this hill. Whenever I say I haven't been enjoying shit lately, it's not just like movies and games too. It's even music. I've listened to like no music this year. Tyler dropped an album, but I still haven't listened to it. The only album I've listened to this year is fucking Kendrick's last album with fucking Mr. Morale. I think that album just hit me at a very specific time type of need, you know? Again, I listened to Kanye for the first time this year. That was a really fun 2-week period, and then I realized, oh god, this is Kanye West. Like, I went through most of Kanye's discography, and I was like, okay, this is all... A lot of this is really good. But I think the best way I can just, like, talk about Kanye is, all of his new shit, I was like, oh man, this is... Like, Dash showed me a lot of his new shit. Like, we listened to a bunch of it, ironically. And then one day, like, I just decided, I was like, you know, I want to listen to, like... You know, all his new shit is such shit. Surely his old shit can't be that good. And I listened to Graduation. And I was like, holy fuck. What a goddamn album. 9 out of 10 would be a perfect album if it wasn't for fucking Drunken Hot Girls. That song, I don't care. The album can't be a 10 out of 10 with that album, with that song on it. Crazy how far Kanye's fallen. He's fallen fucking far, brother. You listen to Life of Pablo? I did. I need to re-listen to it, but I listened to Kendrick's albums this year as well. I listened to all of Kendrick's discography. But after I did my 2-week Kanye spree, I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to Kendrick now. And I was like, okay, Kendrick's just fucking good. Kendrick is actually just really fucking good. I think Mr. Morale I listened to over 100 times in then 1 month. Like, that shit was literally just on repeat. And that's not me, like, exaggerating at all. Like, I checked my last FM. I had, for sure, over 90 plays the last time I checked it, and I've certainly listened to it since then. What do you think of Chromacopia? I still haven't listened to Chromacopia. I listened to the first couple songs, but then I was like, I'm not in the right mood. I'll probably listen to it soon. I need it to rain. I need it to fucking rain out here in Los Angeles, California, So I can just go for a drive and listen to that album. Like Kendrick's albums, I don't know. The themes of his songs weren't anything at all like I expected them to be. Oh yeah, I went to the Miku concert this year too. The Miku concert was good. God, Stardew was really like just 2 weeks straight in my life, huh? I'm just now processing. I played Stardew like 8 hours a day for like 2 weeks straight. Those were some, I think those were like my consistently longest streams. I kind of want to play Stardew again. Chad, how much longer is in the Valorant season? How much longer is in this act in Valorant? I might uninstall for like 2 weeks. No more JoSniffy 3 streams. Not Valorant at the very least. And I say that, I might just queue up tomorrow though. We'll see. It's 50-50. But like this, I need to like do like actual IRL things that I've been putting off. Like, I need to go to fucking IKEA and buy a bookshelf. I still have not fully moved into my house or apartment that I moved into. Literally, like, I have half my shit still in my car. Bookshelf building stream, I will never do an IRL stream. I will never turn on the camera. Nah. I get too scared about that stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. I think if I ever start streaming again with a camera, I'm gonna have a fucking green screen on. I'm just so scared of fucking getting doxxed, like, somehow, some way. Like, I remember, like, this is pretty different, but, like, around Halloween, I think, Tarek, Shroud, Tin, Skyday, they all went to, Disneyland, and they just IRL streamed all day. And I know that's something, like, Cutie Cinderella's done as well. And to me, I'm just like, I think that's, like, the worst possible idea possible. I would not be walking around Disney with the camera saying, hey, I'm right here. Please feel free to come up and be weird to me. I had something point out to me, like, at least Disney's safe. Like, you know, they're not gonna have guns and shit. To me, that just sounds like... It sounds like a great way to not have fun. Because even just going to conventions and shit, like... It doesn't really happen to me. People don't really obsess. I've had a couple of people follow me around at conventions, actually. And that's just weird. But, like, it's even worse for, like, Jacob. Where, like, I'll be walking around with Jacob. And they'll just be talking to people and catching up with people. And so they're not fully paying attention. But they're talking to people that I don't know. So I'm just like, I'm doing my thing. I'm zoned out. I'm just chill as fuck dude, you know? Loki doesn't give a shit. And just straight up, I'll see, like... I'll just notice the people that are just staring at Jacob from afar. And I'll notice the ones that keep following us around. I'm not speeding! Oh my god. Maybe I've talked about this before, but I remember at MagFest, there was one year... MagFest 2020. There was one point where, this was whenever I first met, like, Adriana, actually. I remember there was one guy that, like, he was just following us around. And while we were on an escalator, like, we were going up an escalator, and I saw him, like, do a double take while he was going down the escalator. Turned back around, got on the escalator again. Then started following us around, and I just saw his phone, and he was Googling Alpharad real picture. Just to confirm it was Jacob. Before he, like, walked up in big fan. And I've seen that shit. That is not an uncommon occurrence. I saw the exact same thing at Miku concert with Jaden. It's like, I get it. Like, it's not like the most abnormal thing. Like, I'm giving this person shit, but, like, it's just... Like, at a convention, like, that's fine. Like, I'm pretty sure Jacob announced that they were going to MagFest. That people want to see their YouTuber that they enjoy. Like, that's normal behavior. Just them Googling Alpharad's real picture, though, really funny. But, like, imagining doing that at, like, Disney, where... how do I word this? Like, if you're going to MagFest, and you know one creator is there, there's probably going to be a shit ton of creators that are there, though, that you enjoy at that point, right? And so, like, you can just kind of, like, you can just gladly fuck off. And go be parasocial with another person. With fucking Disney, though, like, I feel like that person just... I'm following Shroud everywhere. I'm going to try to be sitting next to Shroud on every ride. What is your Sanrio's bias name again? Chaco. It's funny calling him my bias. Is Green Island Peak Hunter Hunter chat? Or is it York New City? I think York New City might be my favorite part. Is the manga good? Is the manga worth my time? I caught up with the manga like 5 years ago, and I'm pretty sure they've only released like 3 chapters since then. Killua Central Arc. That's why I like it. It's Killua and Karapika, and I'm like, fuck, dude. There's a new Egghead episode. Dude, I need to finish Egghead. I just need to catch up on the manga. Hi, Jess! How's it going? Jess, how's your Pokemon grind been going? Jess, are you playing the new Overwatch mode? And by the new one, I mean the old one, but, you know. We're playing Overwatch 1 mode and Overwatch 2. I kind of want to try that, honestly, at some point. I've heard it's very unbalanced and stupid, and it sounds like a blast. See, I never played Classic. The only Overwatch I ever played was like back in January, whenever we were doing like the tournament. See, I wouldn't know it at all either, and that's what sounds funny to me. It just sounds like bullshit. It sounds like playing Mario Party. Like it does not sound skill based at all. It just sounds like it just sounds like it's troll mode. You'll play it if I play it? Bet. We'll play it soon, Jess, unironically. I don't know how much Overwatch I can handle, but at the very least, I know if I get mad, I can yell at Will. And that, you know, that's all that matters. Oh, they rear-ended me. I didn't get a fine or anything for that. This game's awesome. I don't know if it's like this in Canada and shit, but straight up in America, if you rear-end somebody, it does not matter the context. They could cut you off and slam on their brakes for no fucking reason. Just trying to make it so you hit them, and they can sue you. They're gonna win that court case. It's awesome. Land of the free, baby. God, okay. I need to get high and play this game. I feel like, okay, this is the game Schlatt would play drunk. I feel like this is the game Schlatt would do like drinking stream to you. But okay, this would be a really fun game to like drink on. Yeah, as I just said, I'd be done to play Overwatch this weekend or some shit. I don't know how much I can play of it, but at least I want to try 6v6. It just sounds stupid. It sounds so fucking stupid. Sounds like hell. Yeah, no, it sounds fucking awful. I hate Overwatch. I fucking hate Overwatch. But 6v6, I can at least stomach it. It's so fun when you don't take it seriously. Yeah, I think that's why I could also play, because I don't think I give a shit since it's Overwatch. Like, Valorant, I give a shit, and so I get mad. Overwatch, I cannot give less of a shit. So I think I wouldn't get mad. We just fuck around and quick play. Yeah, I'm down with that. The second the game has comp, I turn into an evil person. The mask goes on. Yeah, great. The fucking donkey video that came, or I think it was a donkey video, but like, Overwatch is a 6v6 game, or Overwatch 1, 6v6. Overwatch 2, we're gonna have PvE, and it's gonna be 5v5. Overwatch 2, okay, actually, fuck PvE, but it's still 5v5. Overwatch 2, okay, now it's 6v6, so, and no PvE. So it's just Overwatch 1. It's just Overwatch 1. It has PvE? No. It was supposed to, though. That was like the thing. Overwatch 2 was supposed to have like a PvE mode, and then they decided to scrap it, focus on multiplayer. And then the multiplayer is now just back to what Overwatch 1 multiplayer was. If I enjoy drinking, I'd definitely do a drinking stream with this game. I don't really like drinking. I'm pretty sure the last time I drank was like, but I remember the last time I got drunk, I did tequila shots. I'm pretty sure Yasmin gave me a tequila shot. I was already fucked up. Yasmin gave me a tequila shot, and then like we walked back to like we all walked to the house we were having a party at, and I just fell asleep on the floor using somebody's suitcase as like a pillow. I didn't even enjoy being drunk. I got drunk, walked home, and fell asleep and had a terrible cramp in my neck. I haven't had weed in, I was talking to Chad about this earlier. I haven't had weed in 2 months now. I'm 2 months dry. I'm at this point where I'm like, I could just stay sober, but I just want to hit the 3 mark month. Have a nice break. I should chill out on my weed consumption. Also, me consume. Yeah, no, exactly. It's fucked up. They need to have a word for that. They need to have a word for that. But like, you know, it's such. No, there's not a word for it. They do. No. We don't have that word here in the States. We don't use the A word here, Will. It's a bad word. It's a bad word. It's called fucking being based. Shit. Okay, wait, Chad. I need my stoners to come out for a second. What's the? Is it called a dab rig? Is that what the superpowered weed is? Is that the one where it's like wax? You have to get a fucking blowtorch and like get it to like extremely hot. I was talking about this with somebody the other day. I just couldn't remember what the fuck it was called though. Yeah. Okay, it's called a dab rig. It works with a lighter. You need like an actual like, okay, not a blowtorch, but like you need like a torch. You have to get it hot enough to. You have to get it hot enough to actually like melt the wax. And whenever you like inhale it, there's like balls that are spinning. It's kind of like a stem toy, but it's for weed. You have the gas station weed? No, dude, okay. I don't know if I told this story, but I was walking I walked to a gas station like not too long ago. 'Cause I hit the gym. I was like, I'm trying to get some like muscle milk, or like the specifically the Fairlife like protein milk. That shit's good. 42 grams of protein for chocolate milk, insane. But as I was walking in, there's like some homeless guy just chilling out front. He's like, hey man, you got any money? I was like, nah man, sorry. I walked into the gas station and they didn't have my drink. I was like, well shit, I just walked in here. I don't want to just walk out like an asshole. So I grabbed it. I was like, okay, I'll grab like a banana and a water for this guy. So I bought like a banana and a water. Went back outside, gave it to the homeless guy. He's like, yo, thanks man. I was like, yeah, no problem. He's like, here, like, do you want anything? I was like, no, it's good, Brand. He's like, oh, do you want weed? I got like a bag of weed. I'm like, no. He's like, you sure? Like, somebody gave it to me. Like, I don't need it. I don't need it. Like, it's just like, and the way that he held his hands, he did like the thing with his hands, like whenever you're showing somebody how big of a fish you caught, and you're lying about like how big of a fish. He did like shows like it's a bag of weed. Like, made it look like it's a fucking huge ass trap. I was like, okay, not only are you trying to pawn off weed to me as a person you don't know, you're giving me weed that isn't even yours. There's weed somebody pawned off onto you. I was like, that shit is just straight fentanyl. That shit is just straight fentanyl. It was a nice gesture though, all right? I'll give it to him. It was a nice gesture. It's just legal in the state. You don't gonna be shady weed deals. Yeah, no, exactly. I just I'm like, no, I'm getting sober, man. I'm good. I'm like, I just gave you a banana, brother. Actually, I got him beef jerky too, I think.